Hello everybody. So this is my introduction video to my channel. This is a channel that I want to do just to be able to kind of help myself work through some thoughts. Hopefully have a few people join me who are like-minded and curious as I am, and just kind of explore some just different aspects of spirituality. I myself have never been a religious person. I've always felt very connected with nature, and I would say the closest thing I feel to any sort of divine presence is when I am out in nature, spending time in the trees, going hiking, seeing all that our beautiful earth has to offer. And it just makes me feel so at home. So in my quest for just finding comfort for myself, I have a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of depression. I do see a doctor for that still, and I manage it that way. But I like to be supportive of that by taking care of my mental health in the ways that I can control. And so that led me to kind of some, I guess if you want to call it a gateway to spirituality. First, starting out, I always had an interest in what would be called and considered witchcraft, which is doing things with the intent that a result will happen because of those things that you do. Which, I mean, everything really is that way, but this is more of a symbolic doing. But you also have to put the work in behind it. I do truly believe that. I don't think you can wave a magic wand and your house will suddenly be clean. It's about the intention, and just putting your mind and your heart into the right place. And that's just my personal beliefs. If you have thoughts or feelings about that, please feel free to leave a comment. Again, as my first video, I don't expect much engagement, but I'd like to lay out a few things I'm interested in discussing. So again, I kind of started out doing some yoga, which I very greatly enjoy. It's something that I think is you could start no matter what your situation is, how much mobility you have. There is a way to move your body, stretch your body, and kind of harness that energy. And then secondly, I'm very into herbalism, so I started kind of looking into herbal remedies. I do have an autoimmune condition. It doesn't cause problems too much. However, sometimes it affects me, and I like to feel like I have something that I can do to control that. So I have started looking into herbs and teas and things like that. I've been researching those, and I actually did join a company that sends you these herbs every month, as well as the information you need to start making tinctures, salves, oxymels, which are kind of like a syrup for your health and wellness. Very interested in that and kind of exploring and discussing that with you guys if that's something you're interested in. Another thing that I might do is if I find an interesting spell and I perform it, I may try to record it and post it if I'm comfortable doing that. If not, then at least taking some pictures showing you what was done, and discussing kind of the results and the purpose and goal of that. And I'm really hoping that I can get some engaged people in the comments to help guide where this goes. You know, I would like this to be a very fluid channel. Obviously, the focus will be on spirituality, not necessarily even something that that I think that I believe in. You know, I don't know until I research it. I want to learn about it all. I'm so curious. I feel like so many things are tied together, and I like to see that kind of synchronicity. It hits me in my heart and in my soul and in my spirit, and makes me think that there is more to it. There is a reason that things, you know, despite time and distance, you'll see similarities in the way people think and imagery and things like that, going into even aliens. So it's really, really interesting stuff, and I just want to have a little bit of fun with it, and hopefully have some people who want to join me online and have some fun as well. So I just want to quickly talk about, I did a new moon ritual last night. So most of that was just about kind of setting intentions for positive change. So I did some candle magic. This is the kind of remnants of my candle after I was done. But this was to help smooth the transition because I will be moving shortly. Additionally, I charged a mirror. And this is a mirror that I inherited from my grandmother. It looks like it's made of silver and brass, I believe. Possibly copper, but I don't think so. I do believe it's silver and brass. I'm not sure how old it is, but I did have to charge it under the moon with the reflection of the moon shining into it for at least 3 hours last night. I think I actually got it to like 4.5 hours. And then for the next 15 days, I will be charging it with my energy and connecting with that moon energy that's been captured in this mirror. And I would like to use this for scrying purposes and communicating with my ancestors. So a lot of my purpose for this is for self-healing and self-growth. So I do feel like it is very comforting, and it's been very therapeutic for me myself to, I'm sorry, I have dogs and they live here and they do what they want, and you know, as long as it's within reason, like barking at a lizard or something, then I'll just let him continue, because again, he lives here. So anyway, that's the purpose of the mirror. Even just being able to look into it and talk to my ancestors with this intention behind it. And I actually plan to add some charms tied to the bottom, because I don't want to attach anything to this mirror, but probably hang some charms and trinkets from other ancestors of mine to kind of give it that extra little oomph. And it already feels so comforting to me. Since I got it, it always has been. So when I read about this mirror ritual and the way that you can basically imbue the power of the moon and the energy of the moon, and then the energy of your own spirit, to have something that can be that significant in your life, I thought was a really powerful option. So I'm going to give it a try, and I'll let you guys know after the 15 days of charging. So it's hanging out here so that I can continue to imbue my energy with the mirror's energy and the moon energy that I captured last night. So lastly, I think for this introductory video, I don't want to keep it too long, but I do a lot of reading. I have a lot of books, so I figure I can always try to throw in something that I've read or something that I'm reading that I think is very interesting. I do not agree with everything in every book that I read. I do like to see all sides of the picture before making a decision for what is right for me, and everybody's path is their own. So I don't expect everybody to agree with me, but if discussion occurs about, you know, something being incorrect or wrong or done another way, please just keep it adult and respectful. It is okay to think differently and feel differently, but let's try to respect each other's beliefs, because I would like this to be a page of positivity overall. So with that being said, I ordered Heal the Witch Wound, Reclaim Your Magic, and Step into Your Power. This is a very good example of a book that I don't necessarily agree with everything that is in it, but there's a lot of other things that are takeaways that have been very, very powerful for me. So this is about, it's broken into, just as a summary, it's broken into 3 sections. It is written by Celeste Larson, who apparently also wrote Mage by Moonlight, or maybe that's her tag name. I'm not completely sure, but beautiful, beautiful book. Beautiful cover. Very much enjoying reading it. But again, there's 3 sections, past, present, and future, essentially, is what will end up being broken into. And again, I don't necessarily agree with everything in this book, but I do agree that there is a lot of other powerful takeaways in this book, things that made me be introspective, insightful. And I don't know, if you're reading it, let me know if you feel the same way about it. Again, this is Heal the Witch Wound, Reclaim Your Magic, and Step into Your Power by Celeste Larson. So I don't have any affiliate links. I'm not there. I'm not that kind of person. So really at this point, just trying to hang out. So let me know what you think. If you have any recommendations for my next video. I just really freestyled this one. I did not edit it. I just want to get it out there because that's kind of the step to having a YouTube channel, is to have a YouTube video out. So here we go. Just for fun, just to connect with like minds. I wish everyone a very, very blessed day. We're following the Aries full moon, so I hope that energy is treating you kindly. It's a little bit more of an aggressive energy, but a good aggressive energy. You know, just decimate anything that's not serving you. Send that out. And I did a lot of that last night, so I'm feeling pretty good today. So I hope all of you are having a blessed day. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching this video, if you made it to the end, wow, I appreciate it. And I don't know, put a symbols or something. There's some stars, a moon, you know, whatever speaks to you, to let me know that you made it to the end. And also recommendations for anything you'd like to discuss in the future. I do plan on trying to make this a little more coordinated, planned out, have, if not a script, then a general guide of what we're going to cover as I find out what everybody's interests are. If not, I'm just going to dive into my interests, keep doing my thing, and then see who comes along for the ride. Anyway, love you all. Blessed be.